special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Here comes a handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense comes up second and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Looking to pass. It's Baker. Off target and incomplete. It's third down. Opening drive of this conference championship game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offensive coordinator, make a couple adjustments, and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. QB decides to keep it here. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Horned Frogs have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the grab, and they've got him.
We're in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Trying to run it. It's Cook. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking downfield, it's Reed. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there. And the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the back now goes in motion. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he will score! Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
North Carolina, 0.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And the Tar Heels under the line in the hurry-up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. Good enough for first down yardage.
Oh, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Big throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. And the Tar Heels looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. First and goal for the offense. They're going to run it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display. That's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
And the point after is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receiver in motion now. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. run it out of the shotgun. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. And we'll see if they can convert.
That's caught. It's James. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers between the safeties for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
Back to throw. It's Reed. He's running out of time here. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw again. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He keeps it on a design run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, TCU.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Single back takes the handoff. He tests the middle but gets stopped. That one goes nowhere. Well, the play is just blown up with the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To dart right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Inside the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. There was no catching him that time.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Here's the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Ball handed off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Checks this down to the running back. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game. And the Horned Frogs come to the line in a hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure is coming. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. All the way to the end zone. Well run. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. If you play quarterback, how about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Back out onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
To throw, it's Baker. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop it. Touchdown, UNC. And now we are all even for basically a brand new game here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. With a tie game, you treat this as a fresh slate. Forget about the mistakes you've made, the big plays that you made before. Doesn't matter anymore. Now you just go out and play and go try to win this game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. their last possessions. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Running back with the football. Takes the first and still running. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
To the air, it's Reed. Intercepted, picked off for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Gonna run it. It's Smith. He's past the marker and still going. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Tar Heels come up to the line in the 30.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They finally make the tackle, but it's going to be 1st and goal from the 6.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
To him on 2nd and goal. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Great job of the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Dropping back, it's Baker. Pass caught, can he get in? And he's in! Touchdown, Tar Heels!
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up with the PAT. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Oh, gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's James. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. The punt bounces out of bounds. They'll spot it near the 40. Just 1 play left here in the half. Looking downfield, it's Baker. The pass rush closing in. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tar Heels will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. So second and 7 and a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's the handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Can he make it to the marker? And the Horned Frogs pick up enough for a first down here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Here's the second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly down the field here.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Reed. He bought some time, now lets it go. Finds his man. It's James. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Back in motion now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Looking to throw yet again. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Wide open downfield. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Add 6 more points to the total. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. It's Baker. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
They just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
They'll try and run it. There's the running back. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. We get to the end of the 3rd. We have a conference championship classic on our hands. Let's check out the stats real quick. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quick pass. The catch is made. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field. To pass. It's Reed. Makes the catch, but couldn't stay in bounds. Incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd down. On the move now. That's reeled in. It's James. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wide end. Catch made in space. Look out. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Looking to throw again. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Second down here. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
On the run, it's Cook. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Looking to pass. It's Reed. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Can you keep this 11-play drive going? It's 3rd and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it on the move. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
He made it. 3 points on the board. And with that, they regain the lead.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, that's just a miscommunication here. That's busted coverage by the defense. There's no way you can leave a receiver that open. Only problem for the offense is the quarterback misses the throw. That's a touchdown.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And the defense comes up with the football.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Back to pass. It's Baker. There's a screen pass to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Working clock with the ground game. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Second down after that run on the previous play. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, clearly you'd like to keep the clock running after this play if you're the offense with this small of a lead. It just isn't worth it to risk an incompletion on a third down pass here.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They're going to run the option. That's a big gain. Great decision to keep the ball and pick up the first down. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Receiver makes the catch. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. To the air, it's Reed. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch!
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the offense just takes a knee here. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles